GO Parlay King Sports. We recapping in college football from yesterday, man. It was a whole lot of upsets, a whole lot of surprises, and a whole lot of things that I did not see coming. So we're gonna go over these matchups from yesterday. Just give me just give me 2 minutes to get everything together. The first thing I'm gonna say is be responsible with your gambling. Be responsible. Track your track your winnings. Track your losses. If you on a losing streak, you need to come down on your wagers and just bet the minimum until you come up. Always be responsible, man. Don't ever go out there and do an outrageous, ridiculous bet. Don't do that. Always be responsible and bet whatever you can afford to lose. That's the number one thing. Always bet whatever you can to lose. Like whatever you drop down, be prepared to lose it. Just be prepared to lose it if it don't come through. So if your budget, if you were $10 better, stay at a $10. If you were $20 better, stay at $20. If you were $30 better, stay there. Whatever your gambling limit is, you need to stay there. And if you're going through a losing streak, you need to come down on your bets and then bet every other day. You don't need to bet every day if you want a losing streak. I'm talking about a long losing streak until you get back on the winning side. Keep your bets low. Stay responsible with your bets. Don't never bet nothing crazy, outrageous. Stay responsible with your bets and you will make it. But I'm recapping yesterday in college football. And the first thing that I noticed, Notre Dame is for real. That's the first thing I noticed yesterday. Notre Dame is for real. They serious. They serious. That's the first thing that I learned yesterday. Notre Dame is for real. This is going to be Notre Dame going to have a great year this year. As long as everybody stay healthy, Notre Dame will have a great year. The second thing I learned yesterday, USC defense is still trash. It's still trash. Like Nick and Riley swarping down. I brought in all these transfers and these gurus and all that. And I'm gonna have a great defense next year. Man, your defense is trash. No disrespect to San Jose State. No disrespect to San Jose State. But they should not have gotten 21 points at halftime. Like they shouldn't have got that. They shouldn't have got that. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. But Uh, USC defense still trash from last year, still garbage. Uh, Vandy didn't come close to covering. Didn't come close to covering. Hawaii looked better than what they did last year. I could tell you that. I don't know how that's gonna stay for the whole season, but Hawaii they looked at competent yesterday. Uh, who else on here? New Mexico State. New Mexico State is garbage. Like straight garbage, man. Like the quarterback that they got, man, that dude is straight garbage, man. Straight garbage. They straight garbage. In Ohio, man. Out of all the teams that played yesterday, I thought Ohio was gonna be like the one team that was gonna upset San Diego State. Or one team that was gonna get an upset yesterday. And they let me down yesterday. I had a whole lot of faith in Ohio yesterday. No, I told a couple of my clients to take Ohio yesterday. I took Ohio yesterday with the points. And it was a total, first of all, the quarterback that was supposed to be out there wasn't out there. I forgot his last name, Rourke or something like that. He was supposed to be out there. He was still injured. It was obvious. So they put the backup out there. And he was trash. The backup was trash, man. He was trash. He was literally trash yesterday. And if I would have known the backup was going to be playing instead of the starter that I seen last year, if I would have known the backup was going to be playing, I wouldn't even fuck with Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. Like he played, the starter played, but he only played like 2 series and then he came out the game. So that injury that he sustained, which was an Achilles injury, he's still feeling the effects of that. He ain't fully healthy. So I put that on the coaching staff, man. For you to not know that your player is 100% and you throw him out there and he ain't ready to go, and then you go with the backup, and then the backup don't know, he don't even know what to do because he had been practicing with the number ones. He's been practicing with the number twos and the number threes. So I blame that on the coach. Whoever the coach is for Ohio, whoever the coach is for Ohio, I put that loss on you because you were supposed to have your man ready, man. And he wasn't ready. Louisiana Tech, another team that was overhyped. Overhyped and shit, man. Overhyped. Vandy didn't cover it. USC didn't cover it. Like I said, USC defense is trash. That defense is goddamn trash. It's trash, man. And it's a tragedy for San Diego, for USC to let San Diego State cover, man. For letting them cover. Caleb Williams looked like the same Caleb Williams from last year. Heisman. He looked like Heisman candidate. But that defense, man. Yeah. Yeah, the Notre Dame under. Yeah, that cash force. That cash. And Notre Dame for real, man. Notre Dame is for real and shit. Notre Dame is for real. And coming to this week 1, I'm gonna tell you some things that I don't like that I'm seeing in week that's about to come up. Yeah, San Jose State ain't no hoe, man. Like San Diego State ain't no scrub. Like they ain't no scrub like Rice or shit. New Mexico State is the scrubs. New Mexico State scrubs, man. That quarterback is goddamn trash. I'll never back New Mexico State again. I took them on the money line. Because I was like, man, hell no. I ain't about to take them minus no goddamn 7. That quarterback is goddamn trash. But I don't like the way Ohio State is doing they season, they preseason or whatever, is by not naming the starter. See, I don't like that shit. When the coach don't know who the starter gonna be, and in week one is like 5 days away, and you still don't know who the starter is. You had all summer, all spring, football season coming around. We 5 days away, and you don't even know who the starter is. Yeah, I lost with UTEP too. UTEP was a disappointment, and Ohio. They both was a disappointment, man. You know, those are just two teams. When they on the road, I gotta fade them all the way. Fade Ohio, fade Ohio, fade New Mexico State, fade Vandy, UTEP, see the week zero, these teams, like these real small teams, they get exposed in week zero. So we just saw New Mexico State get exposed. We saw Ohio get exposed. La Tech almost got exposed, but they didn't cover the spread. USC didn't cover. Vandy almost lost. If Hawaii would have scored in the third quarter, that was the only quarter Hawaii didn't score. They scored in all the other three quarters. If Hawaii would have scored in that third quarter, they would have beat Vandy yesterday. They would have won the game. UTEP is trash. Notre Dame is for real. USC, the defense still trash. That shit, it's just like last year, all over again. And Caleb Williams ain't going. They ain't going to the. You can best believe USC won't be in the college playoffs this year. They won't. Nah, hell no. Nah. Not with that defense I saw yesterday. No fucking way, man. No way. I got Oregon over them. I got Oregon over USC. I got Washington over USC. I don't know about Utah. I don't think Utah could beat USC because Cam Rising's hurt. He still broke down. Yeah, USC defense weak in the motherfucker, man. Weak as fuck. But they about to play Nevada, and they're a 38-point favorite against Nevada. But Nevada ain't got no offense whatsoever. Like San Jose State had a competent offense. Nevada ain't got no type of offense. So USC should be able to put up 70 points on Nevada. That should be a 70 ball right there. Because that's who USC opens up next week against Nevada, and USC is a 38-point favorite. They should mop them with no problems and shit. Now, if they give up 21 points to Nevada, to a team that ain't even got a starting quarterback, they don't even know who the starting quarterback is. The coach, I think the coach and assistant coach and the quarterback coach, they all quit the team. So that's a bad sign right there when your quarterback coach and I think another coach on the staff, they all quit. Like they all quit and shit. So that let me know that they gonna be trash. Oh yeah, it's gonna be, man. It's college football, man. We're gonna see a whole bunch of upsets, man. We're gonna see a whole bunch of stuff that we thought that wasn't gonna happen, because that's college football. That's college football, man. You're gonna always see some upsets. It's gonna always be upsets. Every week is gonna be upset. But one thing we did do yesterday, I did go 4-0 in Major League Baseball. So the baseball came through for me. It was the college football that was all over the place yesterday. All over the goddamn place. So baseball came through for me. it was college football that was crazy, man, crazy. So I'm gonna be in the lab until Wednesday on college football. Like I've been in the lab the last 5-6 hours studying these games for week one, and I ain't gonna be able to put together a parlay until Thursday morning, because I got a lot of research to do. So about Thursday morning, I have my lineup ready for this weekend, because the games, college football, start back up Thursday. Seattle by 1 point. What Seattle you was talking about? Baseball? You can't be talking about baseball. Seattle turned up yesterday. I think they won like 16-2 or something like that. What Seattle you talking about? You lost by 1 point. WNBA? No, they play today. Seattle play today. You talking about NFL preseason? Oh yeah, okay. Well, you won. If you had Seattle +3, you won, because they lost by 1 point, didn't they? Seattle Green Bay, the final score was 18-19. If you had them +3, then you won. Right. They only lost by 1 point, man. If you was getting 3 points, you won that bet, man. You won that. Oh, 15-19. Oh shit. Hey, that's why I always tell people, don't bet on preseason, man. I told all my clients, do not bet on preseason NFL, man, because you don't know what the fuck's out there, man. You don't know what's out there. So, you know, I always tell my clients, like, don't bet on baseball. I mean, on preseason football, man. Like, that's a waste of fucking money, man. You might as well just throw your money out the window and shit, man. Like, for real, there's too many unknowns. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first team will be out there for one series, and then they pull the first team out, and then you don't know what's gonna be out there and shit. Like, you know, it was a guy. It was a guy that inboxed me on Twitter, and he was like, he was talking about the game yesterday. It was the LA Rams versus. It was the LA Rams versus the Denver. Yeah, versus Denver, and he was trying to tell me that the total was a lot. I think the total was at 37, and he was like, "Take the under 37, man." Like, he was trying to give me that. He was trying to give me that play. And I was like, I don't bet on preseason NFL, bro. Like, I was telling him, I don't bet on preseason NFL. So he was telling me he had put $200 on the Rams in Denver to go under 37. I wake up this morning and check the scores. Denver put up 47 points last night in the preseason. Yeah, man. You know, save your money. Do not bet on NFL preseason, man. I always say that shit every year. Like, I'm like, hell nah. I'm saving my money for week one. At least I know week one, everybody out there week one and shit. Everybody out there. So I save my money for week one, man. Everything locked in for week one in NFL. Like, I ain't give NFL preseason no money. I seen all that shit. I seen the spreads and the overs and unders and all that. I'm like, man, this preseason, man. I'm not betting on no preseason games. I take my money to baseball before I drop it on preseason NFL. Preseason, I look at preseason NFL like the lottery. You know, the lottery is all finesse. You know what I'm saying? It's all finesse because they sit up here and tell you on TV like, oh, the lottery is $1 billion. You know, you can win $1 billion if you play the lottery. Like, man, how many people have you ever seen hit the lottery? Especially when you're talking about $1 billion, man. Like, you really think that they gonna let you win $1 billion? Like, you really think that? Like, I'll be laughing at the people that go to the corner store every day chasing lottery, thinking that they're gonna, oh, I'm gonna hit that $1 billion. I'm gonna hit that $1 billion. And that's what I see every day. I just be laughing, man, because you got a better chance at hitting a parlay. You got a better chance at going to the casino, placing your money on black at the roulette table, or going to the crap table and shooting dice. You got better odds at that than the lottery. The lottery odds, man, it's like 1 in a trillion that you can hit that lottery and shit, man. It's all finesse. I tell everybody that shit. The lottery is all finesse game, man. It's all finesse. It's an illusion that they put out there thinking that, oh, you can win this $1 billion if you come to the store and drop, what is a lottery ticket? I don't even know what a lottery ticket costs because I don't even buy lottery. I think it's like $1 or $1.50 or something like that, or 75 cents, whatever it is. It's something small. You look at it like, oh, I'm only dropping $1. You and a whole bunch of million, trillion people out there dropping $1 thinking they're gonna hit the lottery, and then they drop the lottery in Hawaii. And you stay in Texas. Somebody in Hawaii hit the money. And then the last time it was $1 billion, somebody in Florida hit it. Then the other time it was $1 billion, somebody in California got that money. So I'm like, ain't no money coming over here towards where I'm at, and y'all still keep running to the lottery people. That's why they stay rich. The lottery gonna always stay rich, man. Like, for real, man. If you just sit back and think about this shit, man, it's funny as hell, man. The lottery people stay paid. It's all finesse. They know where these numbers gonna drop, all that shit, man. The ping pong balls that they show you on the screen, it got a magnet in there inside the ping pong ball. It's a magnet inside the ping pong balls, and they got a controller on the other side of the TV screen that you can't see, that's behind the scenes, and they press the numbers and the numbers come straight up. I'm telling you, man, it's finesse, man. They know exactly what numbers to drop at all times, man. They know because they got a system, and the system tell them like, look, here go all the numbers right here, like, you know what I'm saying? And they go through the system and they pick and choose. They find out what area that these places is before they drop that money, man. Like, the lottery is all finesse, man. My grandma used to play that shit for 25 years and ain't never win nothing. I used to be like, Grandma, why you keep playing the lottery, man? Oh, because it's $500 million, man. We could win this, we could win that. Man, we ain't gonna win nothing, Grandma. You ain't doing nothing but donating to the lottery, man. Stop donating to the lottery, man. Stop donating to the lottery. Like, you can go to the casino and win money at the casino faster than you can with the lottery, man. So the lottery is all finesse. So when you see lottery on TV, I just turn the channel and shit. Like, man, like, you know, the lottery shit's some bullshit. But this first week 0 was an eye opener, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of upsets. Teams that didn't cover, that were supposed to cover. Teams that was favored lose outright. And it's gonna continue on into week 1. Right, yeah. Week 1, we're gonna see a whole bunch of upsets week 1, man. Like, It's going to be some upsets. It's going to be some teams where you thought like, damn, I thought this team was going to cover, and they ain't covering. Then you got to look at these new rules that they didn't change in college football. See, I don't even know who gave them the green light to change the rules. Like who gave the NCAA the green light that they can change rules into a college football game? Like the clock don't stop when you get a first down. Yeah, like I mean, you got better odds with the casino. You got better odds dropping a parlay. You know, you got way better odds at hitting that shit than the fucking lottery. Like, you got way better odds, man. The new rules, I hate the new rules, man. I hate that the clock don't stop after a first down. Like, they changed the rules so the game could go by faster by the clock not stopping on the first down. See, that's how it did last year, and every year after that. When you got a first down, the clock would stop until you know what I'm saying, until you set up the offense again, and then it'll start back up again. But it don't stop. The clock keep going. It's constantly moving. So if the clock constantly moving, and you betting the team, especially if you land a whole bunch of points, how that team gonna cover? How that team gonna cover if one team take 12 plays to get down the field and the whole first quarter gone? How you gonna cover this big spread, man? Like, I hate these rules. I don't know who gave the NCAA or whoever changed these rules was like, that's the final say so. Like, who? I want to know who gave them the green light to do that shit. Like, I want to know that shit. Like, who the fuck gave the NCAA the green light to change the way they play college football? We've been playing college football like this for the last 80 years. Ain't nobody said, oh, we need to change the rules. They don't do that shit in the NFL. They stop the clock in the NFL when you get a first down and shit. You know what? Motherfucking college football is in cahoots with these motherfucking bookies, man. They did that shit for the bookies. The bookies wanted the motherfuckers to keep the clock running so the team can't cover the spread. That shit came from the bookies, man. That didn't come from the people. That didn't come from the people. We didn't go out there and say, oh, we want you to change the rules. We want the clock to keep rolling even after you get a first down. We didn't say that shit. That's the bookies. That's DraftKings. That's motherfucking DraftKings. What else you got out there? Betfield and Bet365 and FanDuel, and that's all them wanted them to change those rules, man. Like, that's where the rules change came from. It came from the bookies, man. It came from the bookies. The bookies like, hold up, man. If we keep the clock going, that means if you take a team, let's just say like yesterday, USC was minus 31, and you took USC, and you ain't come close to covering. Even if you took USC in the first half, they was only up by a touchdown at halftime. Like, when you see them big outrageous spreads, teams ain't gonna be able to cover that shit because of these new rule changes. They ain't gonna be able to cover it. You ain't gonna get enough possessions in the game to cover this shit. Now, if it's something small, like a spread, like a touchdown or something, you can cover a touchdown or a 10-point spread or even a 14-point spread. But I'm talking about spreads that's in the triple digits. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 motherfucking points. The team can't cover that shit because you ain't going to have enough possessions in the game to cover the spread. In order for a team to cover a 35 or a 36 or a 37-point spread, you need 3 and outs, 3 and outs, 3 and outs, and you got to be scoring every time you get the ball. Now, be realistic with yourself. How many times you think a team can be able to score in the first half? Even if they went and scored every time they got the ball. I seen Notre Dame do that shit yesterday. Notre Dame, every time Notre Dame got the ball, they was going down scoring touchdowns and shit. But they needed the defense to go, you know what I'm saying, 3 and out and shit, 3 and out. Navy is just trash. Like, Navy, they're going to be trash this year. Like, they couldn't even hit a 30-yard field goal yesterday, man, which was fucking pathetic, man. Pathetic on the kicker part, because that's all you did. That's all you were supposed to do all summer is kick this fucking football through this motherfucking goalpost. That's your job, and you went out there and you didn't even come close to hitting this shit. You didn't even come close to hitting, man. Like, special teams play a big part in that shit too. If the team that you taking and they, especially if the spread is real big, they got to have good special teams, man, because you need all points. If the team get down there and they get stopped in the red zone, you need that field goal. If they go out there with an unofficial special teams and don't make these field goals, like La Tech did yesterday. La Tech missed 2 field goals yesterday. If they'd hit those 2 field goals, they would have covered the spread easily. But you ain't got no good special teams, so you can't cover. Can't cover, man. So just be wary of that when you look at the ticket this week and you see these big spreads. Like, you see these big, dumb, outrageous spreads, these teams ain't gonna be able to cover that shit, man. Ain't enough possessions in the game. Like, look, USC had a Heisman Trophy candidate. I mean, a Heisman Trophy winner, not a candidate, a Heisman Trophy winner. And he couldn't cover the spread. Now let that sink in. USC got a Heisman Trophy quarterback. And he couldn't cover the spread, man. He couldn't cover the spread. So what makes you think these other teams going to be able to cover the spread? Yeah, this game, man, this is years and years and years of playing parlays or just playing in these sports, man. And you know what I'm saying, experience is key when you know what I'm saying, when you gambling, man. It's key. You supposed to learn in your losses. Like, and any loss you get, you're supposed to learn from that. Okay, I can't make that same mistake again. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at losses when you gambling. You gotta learn from that, man. If you don't learn from your losses, you just gonna keep losing. You're gonna keep losing, and you ain't learning nothing about this. You ain't keeping up with your wins and your losses, and then you gotta sit back, and then you gotta do research. And most people don't do research. Everybody on the go. Everybody wants something fast. Don't nobody want to sit down and put in the work and the time and the effort that it takes. They just want it right now. Within 30 seconds, they want that. Most people ain't going to go out there and do the research, man. Man, I'll be like 5-6 hours of research, man. I do research when people be asleep. 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, your average person sleep. I'm not asleep. I'm up researching. 3 o'clock in the morning, I was up deep in my playbook at 3 o'clock in the morning. The average person, he knocked out. Me, I'm up. I got a full schedule today. Major League Baseball. We got WNBA. I only got one play. No, I got 2 plays in the WNBA today. 2 plays in the WNBA. And then I got my regular my 4-pack in Major League Baseball. See, when I bet on Major League Baseball, I take 4 teams out the whole schedule. I only take 4 teams and I parlay it up. See, you don't have to bet the whole schedule. That'd be wrong with people. They want to bet the whole schedule from when it start all the way into it end. Like, nah, you got to be disciplined, man. You got to be disciplined. In baseball, you're supposed to take 4 teams and then drop your wager on those 4 teams. That's how I've been doing baseball all the whole baseball season. I've been playing parlay, 14 parlays. That's it. I ain't, even if the 15 look like a lot, I ain't doing it. 4 teams, strict with it. 4 teams every day in Major League Baseball. Just like today, I got a 4-pack today in baseball every day. 2 plays in the WNBA, and I think it's like 4 games in the WNBA. I don't like the other games, the other 2 games. I don't like them. I just like 2 plays in WNBA. In baseball, I like the Angels today. I like the Angels. I like the Angels today. And who else? I gave you a jewel with the Angels, and then I like Seattle. I don't like them on the money line because it's too steep. I think it's like last time I looked at it, I think it was minus 235, minus 240 on the money line. So ain't no value with that shit. So you just got to lay the run and a half. I got it at minus 130. Seattle minus the run and a half at minus 130. So Seattle and the Angels, those are the only 2 teams that I give away free on here. You know, I ain't tripping about that. I can't give away the whole slate because, you know what I'm saying, I do got paying clients, paying customers that pay for these plays. So I gave you 2 of them, Seattle and LA Angels. You know, make sure you tap into my 3-team parlay in Major League Baseball September 1st. I got a rushing prop up. I got win totals up. I got a parlay in the NBA opening day. I can't wait for NBA to come back, man. NBA been gone for a minute and shit. I missed them late night parlays in the NBA. The little small leg parlays in the NBA late night and shit, because them games be starting at 10 o'clock and shit. And another thing too, I hate when baseball starts at 6:40 at night, man. Like, I hate that shit, man. Especially on a Friday, man. Friday, baseball started at 6:40. I'm like, man, 6:40 on a Friday? Baseball should start every day. I don't care what day it is. Every day, it should be at least 2 games at 12 o'clock. 2 games at 12 o'clock. I don't care who the 2 teams is. But I'm saying that there should always be 2 games going every day at 12 o'clock, man. We should never have to wait till no fucking 6:40 for some fucking baseball and shit. Like, we should never wait till no goddamn 6:40 for baseball, man. Baseball should be on at 12 o'clock every fucking day, man. Every day. I hate when baseball starts at 6:40 and shit. I hate that shit, man. Like, I hate it. Like, we ain't back. We in the year 2000s now, man. We ain't back in 1991, 92 when baseball was acceptable to come on at 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was back in the 90s. We in 2000s now. So baseball needs to start at 12 o'clock, man. Need get out of that 1995 shit, man. Baseball need to get up with the times, man. They still stuck in 1995 and 94 with the start time at 6:40 and shit, man. Like, nah, they need to get with the program, man. It's 2023, about to be 24. All baseball games, at least 2 of them, are supposed to start at 12 o'clock. That's just my baseball rant, though. That shit kill me, man. I look at the schedule and they tell me, oh, 6:40 game time. Like, man, that's bullshit. Especially on a day where ain't nothing on TV, nothing on, no sports on but baseball, and you want to give it to me at 6:40, like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I learned a lot in week 0. I learned a lot. So we're gonna do a whole lot better in week 1. If you want more plays, hit me up. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You know how to find me. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all have a great day.